Yeah, I'm that sophisticated guy in the corner. Well, imagine you bump into me and, hey, mate, imagine you bump into me in Scotland or somewhere else, pretending to be the sound. Who do you think you are? That sound, where are you coming from? You're making it all up. I never heard that kind of sound unless it came out of a bloke from Canada. But what if I put on this hat and I was in the alley in the same place? Actually, I can paint two dinosaur eyes here. It's not what I want to talk about. Weights and measures again. What's so important about weights and measures? First of all, that's okay. What spice are you using? What's the preparation? What's the preparation time? The difference between the beginning and the end of creating that, the element, from the element creating what you would call, let's say, a sauce. Oh, I'm making a sauce. Ah, it's just a sauce. Mom's in the kitchen making a sauce. She'll be there all day. Of course. It's science. It takes all freaking day. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And you end up with 20 things you don't like, each one in its own little tiny saucepan. And then the family comes up. Family of 10. Everybody takes a piece. They taste. Well, you got to clean your mouth after tasting this one, because now you're going to get the effect of that one. Or you have to wait 5 minutes. Oh my God, this is taking all day. I don't remember what I tasted. I can tell you about which I like more. Well, which ones taste salty? Which ones are too this? Which ones are too that? Which one seems so perfect it just wants to wake you up? And I find by putting lemon or lime into something like, oh, what's that doing there? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm awake. I'm awake. Weights and measures. I'm 5'7", 280 pounds. Can you imagine the picture? You ever see one of these football players get undressed? You got one new football player, she gets undressed, she's got a couple of extra bumps. Something a little different that you see on the naked body. Weights and measures. The bumps weigh a little bit more. Would you agree or disagree that most women's chests weigh more than a man's chest? I don't know. In North America, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? In North America, it's a little bit different. But anyways, I don't want to make fun of anything, and I don't want to say anything that's not concrete. I do like some words that would say 100 liters, or the word in French would be 100 litres. 100 meaning nothing. Liter, tree, the bed, 12 and 9, L and I. The I dot also shows up on the J. J10, I9. It's not liter, a litter, which sometimes could be misunderstood as a litter, L-I-D-D-E-R. They misinterpret the T for a D in sounds. When you put two T's together, it sort of looked like an H. Oh, I'm coming over from there, and I'm going over to there, then I'm going up there, and then I'm going down here. Seinfeld? Hey, look at her go. Hey, George, take a look. Let's not bring Elaine, right? But let's not do that anymore. Let's not do that crossing. Why don't we just turn it up like that? All right, turn it up like that. Now you would go. The arms that can gather from the wings that pass through the sky. And everything is grounded into here. Whatever you pick up goes here. I touched it. I only know because of this. I touched it. I only know because of this. Did my hand feel it first? Or did my brain know what my hand touched? At what point? You want to talk about gravity? You want to talk about, oh my God, number 4 touched it. All of a sudden, number 5 knows. Number 5 knew that 4 touched it. It was consequential. Can you use that as a word? Consequential? Consequential. Yes. The consequence. Consequential. What does that word quential mean? That's got to be another word in all our words. Remember, we're breaking this whole thing up, creation. How did creation happen? Well, we just want to take the pieces and parts that we know. Somebody made this dice cube, and Mom's in the kitchen cooking something. Never thought my mom worked so hard in the house, even when the aide was there. I'd like to call her the cleaning lady, Mrs. Jacobs. Imagine, Mrs. Jacobs. Not jacked for 25, OBS, JAC, 14 and 15 and 2. 15 and 2, Mrs. Jacob. 15 and 2 is 17. Onto 25 equals 42. Communication, 9 lives of the cat. Add on the S for 1961. The church, the house of the rising sun. Oh, you don't want me to call it the house of the rising sun? No? Guess the sun don't rise, the sun don't set. So if it's rising and setting, I want you to see that calculation. Rise equals to 18 and 9, 27 and 19. I just want to write Jacob down. And Jacob's 10, 11, 14, 29, DNA, birth, 31, AC, Adam, and 19 is 50. Did I get another number from that? 3, 14, and 15 is 29. OBS, yes, I did. JAC was 35, 14, 20. No. 10, 11, 14. 14, 11, 14, 11, 25, 35. Okay, and then OB is 17 plus S is 36. Is 36. So is 36. Okay, I'm going to show you what I was talking about just now. And just 1 second, I got some kind of online message here. So let me erase that. Okay, get it off the screen. What happens is Jacob is JAC, which is 14, DNA. And then when you add 10 and 11 is 21 and 14, okay, this will equal to your 35. Now there's a calculation. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 plus 3 is 11. 38. I just knew that right now. You minus this becomes 5 electric company, 25 earth, 21 the cube, 24 9 lives of the cat. But that gets a 0. Now the question is, because it's a black, does it get a 5 value? Does it get an 8 value? Does it get a 6 value? Why do I call it black? Because of the roulette calls it black. Then over here we had 17 plus the S, 19 is 36. So we had 2 and 5 is 17. And 2 and 15 is 17. So we have 17 and 2 is 19, 19, telling me OB is my spirit. And 19 over here. Why does it do that? It just does. This is number 3. It just does. Why does it do it? Because this is 15. When I count them reverse and I flip them over, I count this reverse, I get that number. So when this one is number 15 and this is 2, I have 17 in this row. Because it's 3 letters, I add them up until I get to here. And this spot over here, 10 and 11. 10 plus 1 is 11, plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 11 is 25, and 10 is 35. If I reverse this, I end up with 24, 22, 24. 6, 4, 6. This is also the God Queen, JAC. So JAC always seems to revert to the God Queen, the jack, the plug-in, the controller, because without the plug-in... What? What? I don't even know if I can say what. Would I be able to say anything? After a while of being unplugged, would we be able to speak? Not having any connection to the... Anyways, 9 minutes, long enough. Again, back to weights and measures. I just didn't do this one. 29.5735, which is energy, millimeters. Millimeters, ml, 25 is 1 ounce. That is your birth in the Moon Electric Company. The cube and the cycle, 5 by 5, 5 plus 5, is 35. So, 5 times 5, 5 plus 5 equals 25 equals 10 equals 24 equals 11. It does it again on number 27. It does it on 27, and 27 equals 14 and 9. And I need something that equals 15. Oh, 27, and yes, it works again here on 35. 35 equals to 15 and 8, 23, 14 and 9, 23. This will create your 5. 23, 23, 5, 5. Okay, so now we have this one here equaling to 24 and 11 is 35. 3 and 5. 11, 24 is your 35. Here it equals to, 35. And then over here, your 5 times 5 is your 35. So these are alike. This becomes 3 and 1. This becomes 3 and 1, 35. This becomes 6 and 2, 35. This becomes 23 and 23 through 5 and 5. This created my 23-23 equality. So how do I change that now? Let me put it on pause to take a look, and I'm lost. I'm just going to put down numbers. There's too many calculations to put out there. Just where 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, we got 22. These two different numbers will create the same number. These two different numbers will create the same number. These two similar numbers will create the same number as these two different numbers. This one will be equal to this one over here. This one will be equal to this one. This one will be equal to this one. And there's a whole lot of them, so they're different levels. What does it mean? 2, 3. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will equal to this. Are numbers obligations to be associated with each other? As you say, sweet 16. As you turn from 12, you go into the teens, and then it's teens forever. The first time you ever have the ST is when you have 21st, okay, regarded as legal. But at what age are you further away from legal? In between 21, the cube, and 41, the DNA. And how do we create 41? Well, we create 41 from this. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 plus 5 is 11. So both of these will end up turning into 41. Your DNA. How far away from 21? Here's your 11. Your opposite on the cube of this 6 and 5 is 21. Understanding the basics. A, B, C. Oh, but I'm just learning A, B, C. What's that going to help me in school? How about spelling C-A-B and get yourself a cab? That's how it's going to help you in school. Just the basics. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.